What's up, chum? Sharky here. I just want to kind of make a quick little video just to catch you guys up on what's been going on with me. I got a tattoo yesterday. This is my new tattoo done by Chronic the Hedgehog at 444 Tattoo. And I dyed my hair purple. And a lot of things are running through my mind on a daily basis. So for the last couple months, I've mostly been deconstructing my faith and reconstructing at the same time. Some of you might know, if you follow me on Instagram, my husband and I left our previous church recently. I think it was 2 months ago. And we've both just kind of been navigating both our relationship with my family and faith. So, as I have mentioned in the past, I identify as Christian, but I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the I don't know if Americanized is the right word, but just this Christian nationalist way of thinking. I kind of consider myself to be more of a progressive Christian. I came out as bi recently, and I'm gonna make a more in-depth video on this, but so many of my friends are LGBTQIA+, and I've come to realize that I am myself, and that has kind of motivated me to rethink some of the things that I was taught growing up in a Christian household that is not usually supportive of those kinds of things or those types of people. There's a lot. That's why I wanted to make a more extensive video. I'm also planning on doing a podcast with my friend Vesper, who's been on the channel before, and I've helped them out with some YouTube stuff also. I think they just got over 1,000 subscribers recently, so good job, Vesper. I've noticed that I've been getting a lot more subscribers on my channel as well, so welcome to all the new people on the channel. I hope that you find things in my videos to take away from. I try to be as genuine as possible in my videos, no BS. I just kind of speak my mind, and I try not to get super political or controversial on this channel. I want to help people. I want to let people know that they're not alone when dealing with stuff, and maybe take away something from me sharing my personal experiences. But Vesper and I are actually going to do a podcast very soon about just kind of what I was talking about before, deconstruction of being raised in a Christian household, and then kind of reconstructing if you decide to stay in the faith, but it's different, or some people just completely leave the faith and convert to a different religion. So we're just gonna kind of be talking about what that looks like for us and our stories more in depth. But I want to make a solo video about my experience that is kind of a deep dive. My relationship with my parents honestly influenced my Christian faith quite a lot, and especially with me and my dad, I feel our stances towards certain groups of people or just on certain topics has kind of driven a wedge in between us. My relationship with my dad is not what it used to be, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. I know a lot of people that have rocky relationships with their parents. So I wanted to talk about more of that in the video coming up, and the podcast episode. But, every once in a while I like to get real on this channel. Like, for the most part, I keep it, light, but every once in a while, like, if I'm just really feeling something that, I think people can relate to and people can, like, take something away from it, I will make a video on it. I've been enjoying my new job. It doesn't pay as well as I would like, but it's still gives me more peace than my previous job. Like, I feel like I can go at my own pace and it's not nearly as stressful as my last job, and I'm getting along with everybody and that's going well. In other news, my husband got a job finally. Only took, like 6 months, but he had been looking for a job for a long time. He doesn't have a lot of work experience and he's like an immigrant. I'm really happy for him. I'm really hoping that he's able to, just enjoy what he'll be doing and just like get to know people in the US a bit more, make some friends, maybe a little bit of a broader scope. I'm not fully sure if we're gonna stay in Texas or not. I've been talking with a friend of mine about possibly like moving back to the Midwest. Nothing's set in stone yet. We don't have any money to move right now, but it is on the back burner in my brain that like the way that things are going in Texas and just like how I felt when I moved here versus how I feel now is very different. Austin is not the same as it was when I first moved here. Like, the job market is definitely a lot more competitive now, and it took me a little over a year to find a new job, and even with my new job I still took a pay cut. So like the job market's all over the place, and then the housing market, I'm sure you've heard, is like abysmal. Like it's plateaued a bit, but it's still high. Like rent is still high. And I recently found out that if we lived in a different state, like, I won't say like which one particularly we're thinking about moving to, but I punched some numbers and we could be renting a 2-bedroom apartment for what we're paying for this 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Like, it's crazy, like how high the rent cost is here, and you're not getting a lot for what you're paying. I mean, my last place was worse than this place, and I was still paying about the same. Like, it's just weird. It's all over the place. And that's one of the things I hate about Texas. Not to turn this video into like a rant about Texas. There's so many things I could say, but I'm not going to. But the realtors, or not realtors, but like the landlords and stuff, they can pretty much charge whatever they want here. Like, there's no cap on rent or anything. And that's been a real kick in the pants. Because they can just keep raising it as much as they want. But yeah, all I'm saying is it's likely that we might not stay here. We might be moving out of state. Hope y'all are ready for spoopy season. I know I am. I'm wanting to do maybe like a spirit haul once I get some paycheck. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.